Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Welcome to the Captain Talks Flicks podcast. I'm your host, the Captain Cortez, aka Mr. Love, and this is where we talk flicks. All right, welcome to the podcast where me, the Captain, talks about movies, TV, sports, flicks, anything you've seen on a tube or screen. I like to get here and give my unique perspective, because after 46 years of being on planet Earth, I've developed a unique perspective about this movie, TV, sports, and flicks, and I like to get here and tell you about it, because just maybe you care. And according to the stats, looks like you do care. I want to give a big shout out to Mexico. Got some players over in Mexico this past week. Gracias, gratitude, todo va, in Mexico. I just got in the mail today, actually. Café de Mexico. Coffee straight from Mexico. Now, I've not had a chance to drink it. I'm going to drink it tomorrow morning. But I'm so excited to get some coffee straight out of Mexico. It's a little medium roast. Oh, it smells really good too. I cannot wait. So, gracias. I appreciate the café. Muchas gracias. And just FYI, back day was School to Be Radio DJ. But I never got a job. And I think I never got a job because I just didn't have the motivation. If I would have been motivated, I probably could have became a radio DJ. Probably a really good one as well. But I just wasn't motivated. When I was younger, I just wasn't motivated. It's not sure why, just this is how it was. But it allowed me to become the greatest podcaster in the Matrix. Something to debate. Might be true, might not be true. But I said it on the internet. So it's gotta be true, right? Because everything on the internet is facts. Not facts, true, false, propaganda, fake news, the Matrix. He-Man, G.I. Joe, Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye, Snake Eyes, Christmas, Santa Claus, turkeys, Thanksgiving. I don't know. I didn't make the internet. Ask the people that made the internet. So when you're in line, just beware, just watch out. Anyways, I can ramble all day, but I won't. Let's get right to the podcast. But first, a word from our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the week of Black Friday. Do you need some gifts? Need some gifts? Start buying gifts for Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, for whatever you celebrate. You probably start needing some gifts. Well, start to buying some gifts. Okay, you probably need gifts. Guess what? We got gifts for you. The Captain got gifts. Yeah, I got a whole store, the Existing In Fiction Zazzle store, with tons of gifts that you can give to your brother, your sister, your mother, your grandmother, your friend, your coworker, your frenemy, your main squeeze. Main squeeze. People still say main squeeze. I don't know. Your side piece. You know, whoever you're buying gifts for, we got you covered. So I'm going to put a link to the Existing In Fiction Zazzle store, and you're going to find some very unique items there that'll make good presents. So get everybody presents. Check the Existing In Fiction Zazzle store. Make sure your main squeeze gets something, because she definitely needs something, or he needs something for sure. And I'll put the link below, so check it out. Now let's get on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back again. Of course. You know I gotta keep showing up. It's my ninja way. It's what I do. Here I am in the flesh. Am I in the flesh? Maybe I'm AI. I'm not real. I might not even be real. Maybe I'm just AI. Maybe you're on the other end of this microphone like, is he even real? He might just be artificial intelligence. I can assure you, I sweat. I'm a real person. For sure. Definitely facts. For sure. That's true. So anyways, this real person just got done having chorizo tacos. You know my world famous chorizo tacos? Just had some today. I switched up the cheese though. I didn't have the white cheese. I had the orange cheese instead. I was a little dangerous this week. I had orange cheese instead of the white cheese. Still good. No matter what cheese you use on the chorizo tacos, still good. You go orange cheese, white cheese, doesn't matter. The chorizo tacos are superb. So I highly recommend you try the chorizo tacos. In fact, I will put a link below to my world famous chorizo tacos so you can make them at home, just like the Captain. Be like the Captain, have chorizo tacos. Fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's very good. Yeah, so I just had chorizo tacos. Feeling good, energized. And now it's time to podcast. Before I podcast, a couple things. There will be spoilers. Also, I do own some shares in the parent company of Paramount Plus. And I'm just saying that because today's episode, I'm going to talk about a show I watched on Paramount Plus. So I want to be fully transparent to let you know that I'm going to talk about the show, but I also have shares in that company. So just to be clear and transparent, just to let you know. So anyways, let me get on talk about this week. This week, I'm going to talk about a show starring the one and only Sly Stallone. You know Sly Stallone? Rambo, Rocky, Demolition Man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love Rocky Balboa. I love Demolition Man. I love Rambo. I love Sly Stallone, Sylvester Stallone. He's a phenomenal, great entertainer. Many great shows and movies over the years. Many great roles, iconic roles. He's iconic, that's for sure. And guess what? Sly Stallone has a new show over on Paramount Plus. You might have heard of it. Yeah, it's called Tulsa King. Because he's the king of Tulsa, bro. He is the king of Tulsa. Where's his scepter and his crown? He's the king of Tulsa. So in Tulsa King, Sly Stallone plays a gangster who just did 25 years. He just got out. He did 25 years in the pen, bro. And he just got out. Like he just got out. He just got the pen. He goes to New York. He meets with his family, quotations. And his family, quotations, decides to send him over to Tulsa. Because, hey, bro, you can't hang out in New York. We don't need you in New York, bro. We need you to go to Tulsa and just handle some business. What kind of business you talking about? You know, the business that families take care of. Do that kind of business? You know, families that take care of business. Wink, 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 wink. You know, sell cigarettes. That kind of business. So he heads over to the gangster Sly Stallone named Dwight. Heads over to Tulsa and starts having some fun. Is he having fun? No, he's taking care of business. He's taking care of business. He's taking care of family business in Tulsa. That's what he's doing. So real quick, I love the show. But I'm unclear exactly what the show is. So, like, I've not read any reviews about it yet. I wanted to wait till I did a podcast before I do that. And so I don't really know the genre of the show. Because I'll be honest with you, after watching 2 episodes, I feel it's kind of comedic. I was laughing a lot. I'm not sure if it was designed that way or I just find it funny. But I was laughing quite a bit. I suspect it's some kind of dramedy or comedy or something. It's probably a dramedy, I think. Because I was laughing quite a bit. So he just got the pen, right? He was locked up for like 25 years. And he's seen the world from like 25 years ago vantage point. And he's seeing all the new things happen on planet Earth in 2022. And if you've been away, you've been asleep for 25 years and just wake up in the future, there's a lot of strange happenings if you really think about it. We don't think that because it's gradually happened to us. We don't see it all at once. But if you were gone for a while and came back and all of a sudden see all this stuff going on planet Earth, you're kind of like, whoa. There's a lot of weird things happening. Now, I am 46 years old. I remember what it used to be like back in the day. And now it's a lot different than it used to be. And I could see how someone who's older would see today's society if they hadn't been exposed to it and think kind of weirdness, right? You know, there's a lot of weird things happening. Come on, you live here. You know what it is. You've been on social media. You see what's happening on the globe. You know what's going down. Have you ever thought, like, this is kind of weird, bro? Like, this is not normal. Some of the stuff is just not normal. Well, it used to not be normal. Now it's normal. So he's out after 25 years. He's experiencing the world. He's still doing gangster stuff, but he's just doing it in the future and kind of using his old ways of the past in the present. And he finds some of the old methods of doing things don't necessarily work in 2022. Some of them do, some of them don't. And one additional thing I want to talk about is that he's a problem solver. I mean, let me tell you, he's a problem solver for sure. Dwight is solving problems. As I watched the first 2 episodes, this dude knows how to solve problems. You know how he solves problems? Let me tell you how he solves problems. Probably the best way to solve problems. He just pulls out water cash. You want to solve a problem? He just pulls out a water cash. That's it. Cash. That's it. Solving problems with cash. Cash is king, right? He even says it in the show. Cash is king. That's how he solves his problems. Bro, let's pull out some of his cash. Solve this problem. Yeah, works pretty well. I wish I had a lot of cash like that. I'd be solving problems all day. And another interesting thing is like, he says to some of this young guy in the show, is like, you ever heard the phrase cash is king? And like the young dude's like, no, I've not heard that. Like, it's interesting because as a 46-year-old dude, some of these sayings and words and ideas that are very normal or have been burnt in my brain, like some young people just don't know what I'm talking about. They don't understand my references because I'm from a different time. I'm like a dinosaur. And this dude, Dwight in the show, he's like 70. I'm 46 and I'm kind of feeling like I'm a dinosaur. He is 70. And so he's like really a dinosaur. Like this, what's going on in the world it's a lot of new things happening, a lot of craziness. And if there's a lesson from the show, from the first 2 episodes, it's like the world evolves and changes, right? It's happening. Whether you like it or not, it is happening. I don't know who's listening to this podcast. Maybe you're older, maybe you're younger. I don't know what your demographic it is. Let me tell you guys this. Let me tell you my perspective on this. The world and the globe is going to change significantly as time passes, right? Now we were raised in a certain way, taught certain things. The globe is going to evolve and change, right? In order to thrive on this changing globe, you need to be able to change with it. You need to be able to adapt. I heard someone say adapt today. Yes, adaptation is important. That is a very important skill because things are going to change and evolve. I've seen it in 46 years. I've experienced it. Now, fortunately for me, my mind is able to be open to new ideas and experience and ways of doing things. I don't have a closed mind, I have an open mind. But for you guys out there that the mind is more closed, I feel that's not going to serve you as we move into the future because the globe is just going to keep changing. Things are going to keep evolving and changing, and we got to roll with it and change with it. Because if we don't, we're not going to thrive, bro. In this podcast, we're all about thriving. You want to thrive, you want to expand minds, and we have to be able to evolve, baby. Evolve with the time. That's what we're going to do. And I want to take that journey with you, right? There'll be some weird things happening as time goes by. That's for sure. We're going to look at the internet. We're going to look at social media. We're going to watch TV. We're going to be on the computers. We'll be on the phones. And we'll say, man, there's some weird things, changes are happening, bro. Right? We got to evolve, bro. We got to take the opportunity and to try to use that to our advantage, to grow, expand, get more abundance with these changes, right? We got to do it. If you have to learn more, train your mind more, study more, do it. Read more, whatever is necessary. Do what is necessary to evolve with the times, baby. Don't get left behind. So anyways, we got to evolve, change, and grow, right? And also additionally, now it's not like our knowledge from the past, if you're older like I am, it won't serve us in the future because there's a lot of lessons from the past that can be applied to the future, right? So the way I look at it real quick, if you're like Dwight, who's 70 years old, like he just got out, okay, cool. You got all that body of knowledge that you accumulated, right? But you just got to layer on top of what you already know, right? I feel that's how we're going to thrive, right? You take whatever age you are, take all that knowledge you accumulated through all that time. I'm 46, so all that 46 years of wisdom and experience, right? Now new things are happening. We're not closed-minded to that. We're just going to add layers and layers to what we already know. We're going to take what we already know and just expand that. We can add more to that. So these new things happening, new things going down, we're going to learn about it, expand and grow and evolve. It's just kind of adding layers upon layers upon layers of knowledge and wisdom. And that's how we're going to grow, right? Because we're all about growth. So anyways, Tulsa King is fantastic. It's interesting to see a person's perspective is a little bit older on the current times. It's very funny too. Very funny. Now, I haven't seen any gangster stuff for a long time, so it's nice to revisit some gangster shows. Hey, one last thing. The show really felt like Lilyhammer. Have you ever seen Lilyhammer? It's like when this gangster goes over to Finland, right? And he goes to Finland and he starts doing gangster stuff in Finland. Tulsa King is kind of just like that, but instead of him going to Finland, he goes to Tulsa King and does gangster stuff. It's a fish out of water story, kind of what it is. So anyways, Tulsa King is fantastic. If you got Paramount Plus, check it out. Even if you don't have Paramount Plus, you're looking to watch some new stuff, get Paramount Plus. It's cool. I like the service. I'm mainly there because of Star Trek, but all the other stuff just an added bonus. It's pretty cool. It's affordable as well. So anyways, Tulsa King, watch that gangster stuff. Gangster shows always been cool. They're always cool, right? They always ever since I was young, I always wanted to be a gangster, right? That's how it goes. So anyways, check out Tulsa King. Very dope. I like it. It's enjoyable, entertaining. It's fun. So yeah, dope show. And that concludes the podcast. So until next time, we'll see. The part can never be well unless the whole is well. Plato. Until next time, it's Captain Peace.
The Captain Talks Flicks.